Ladies and gentlemen, I love it when people give their opinions on World of Warcraft because I think the community and like we should talk more between ourselves, right? We often talk about Blizzard or to Blizzard, but we should talk to each other, if that makes sense, right? And Annie Fuchsia did try to talk to us through Twitter or X, whatever, X. Annie Fuchsia has this to say about new changes to Mythic Plus. I really don't like that Mythic Plus now has 3 mounts per season. I think just the Keystone Master mount was great. You missed a season, you missed 1 mount. No problem. It's similar to seasonal PvP mount. Now you miss a season, you miss 3 mounts. But Annie, they added a saddle to catch up with mounts you missed. Yeah, man, but that vendor comes with 6 new recolors as well, meaning it will take 6 seasons to collect those first before you even considered old ones. I also wouldn't be surprised if they added more new recolored ones to the vendor at that point. I don't know, it just feels like too much of a bloat. Alright, so Annie Fuchsia giving opinion on World of Warcraft. I mean, I don't really see her play the game at all, honestly. She logs in last 3 weeks every season, gets boosted for the achievements, right? Because she's respect though. Like I do want to say this, respect. She has literally 99% of all achievements. But you know, she used to play a lot back in the days, and now for the past 4 years she barely plays WoW, right? And then comes again last 2 to 3 weeks and gets helped from her community to get all the remaining achievements. Still though, right? Like it is respect, right? She has a lot of achievements. And I kind of do agree with her. I agree with her with one thing with this. I think the adding the recolor, like a lot of recolor versions, right? That's stupid. Maybe adding 1 recolor would be fine for people who don't need. So basically what she's saying is this. She liked the 2.5 mount. She liked the 3K mount. She doesn't like the 3.4K mount that Blizzard added. Well, 3.4K mount, like at 3.4K you get a saddle and you can use this saddle to buy old mounts in case you missed a season. That's great stuff. But the problem is, yes, they added 6 different recolors. Sure. I know why though. For people who already have all the previous mounts, then what the hell is the point of getting 3.4K, right? You have all the one from the past, so right, you can at least get something new. But it should be 1. It shouldn't be 6, it should be 1. Or option number 2, give us multiple saddles. I don't know. Maybe if you reach 3.4K on a different character, you get another saddle. Or maybe if you reach like 3.450, you get another saddle. 3.5, another saddle. 3.550, another saddle. And then you're like at 3.8 at this point, you have 8 saddles, you can buy all mounts, right? Sure, why not? That'd be cool too. So either multiple saddles or just do 1 recolor. Otherwise, there is no point. However, I disagree with the fact that she thinks 3 mounts is too much. I don't think so. I think 3 mounts is too low. Actually, it's 4 now, to be fair. There is also 1 more for 1%. I think there should be more. Every single time they add any event, stupid event like fishing, I don't like. Yeah, actually, like I'm in the zone right now. There you go. There's a fishing event which I didn't go to yet. There's a mount and pet and transmog and toy and probably 3 mounts. There is a decor jewel thing right in here. There is a mount, right? Like every stupid thing they add, there's a mount, right? But Mythic Plus probably like the most played thing about this game. Literally, that's where it's either rating or Mythic Plus barely has a mount. It had 2 right per season. Now it has 4. Sure, fine, right? I would even like more. So increase the amount of saddles or reduce the amount of the recolor amounts. Sure. And honestly, add even more Mythic Plus rewards. So Annie Fuchsia, a lot of you expected me to say she is wrong. No, she's half wrong, half right. Decent feedback by Annie Fuchsia. Let's see the responses. It's not punishment. Oh, I know this guy. This guy was in Liquid Stream, right? The fat dude? Yeah, that's him. It's not a punishment for not playing. It's a reward for those who do play. Do you believe in reward quality over quantity? Like, what are you saying? The best amount you could get in the previous season was a 3K score. What quality? Do you believe in quality or quantity? There was no quality. Every loser with 1 eye and 2 fingers on both hands combined could get 3K Mythic Plus score. So no, there was no quality. It was just garbage. Do I believe in garbage over quantity? No, I believe in quantity. So I think right now it's better. Because there is many levels to the issue. I have no issue with one Gladiator mount every season. You cannot compare Gladiator mount to Keystone Master. Gladiator actually takes some sort of, adventure to reach this. Keystone Master basically takes, again, 2 finger, maybe even one, unironically. Both hands, 1 finger for one. Sure, right? Like maybe 1 finger, literally. So you cannot compare this. A dumb comparison. Why have 3 mounts that go away for the same activity? How do you make the 3 months feel special? Why not toys, pets, transmog decor? Okay, with this one I do agree. They could have done, yeah, sure. I agree with this. Sure. Maybe something different, not just mounts. Okay, I'm part of many collector circles and discords, and people underestimate how many full-time collectors there are. People also underestimate how many full-time Mythic Plus players there are, and trust me, it's more than collectors. Or, sure, close. I know there's a lot of collectors, but there is also a lot of Mythic Plus players. So, just designing Mythic Plus rewards for collectors is a bit stupid.
Buffed. Finally, right? We will see big numbers from the big P.
I mean, you already were seeing big numbers. Does it make sense? Designing Mythic Plus to satisfy collectors instead of Mythic Plus community is a bit retarded, no? Like, for the lack of a better term, it's a bit stupid. There we go, stupid. So I think in the future this is not a good, sure. And they are getting frustrated as more rewards are added for repeated content than ever before, especially rewards that go away. Okay, but it's like, what do you want? Like, do you want to have different? You cannot design rewards for a competitive gameplay for collectors, right? Unlucky, like you guys suck at the game. That's fine. I mean, you have a lot of you're not gonna have everything. Unlucky, dude. There we go. Some collectors will because they're good and better than others, but some others won't. Unlucky. There we go. And honestly, can I say this? 99% of people who are over 95% achievement points are buying boosts. Like more. I would say literally almost every single mount collector and achievement hunter is buying Gladiator boost. Almost all of them. And now they're just going to buy Mythic Plus boost as well. So there we go. Right? It's just good for the boosters as well, right? So there we go. A hard disagree. It gives people a reason to actually play and stay in the system past 3K. Yes. And then give a mount only for 1% and remove the rest. Okay. My point is that the 3 months per season is too much punishment for people who happen to be gone for a season, since there is no way to get it later. But then don't be gone for a season. Like you cannot design a reward system for people who are going to be gone for a season, which is like 6 months, right? I understand if you miss a week or 2 or a month, and then you miss something and you can never get it again. That's a bad design. But missing half a year and then like coming back and complaining how you don't have a mount which you didn't play for, unlucky, bro. Sure. Annie, the more I read it, the more I'm getting upset, so I'm gonna stop. Her initial tweet, sure, there's some truth to it, and there is some not truth to it. If you agree with Annie Fuchsia, say yes, I do. If you don't agree with her, say L Annie. Now, the next thing, there is another thing, sure. There is another thing, ladies and gentlemen. The World of Warcraft community is absolutely furious with one thing. And I need your feedback on this as well. Sidu, of course, everybody knows Sidu. This guy is a BlizzCon champion, a multi-rank 1 legendary WoW PvP player. This guy is a literal, or used to be literal face of healing in WoW PvP. Unfortunately, now he retired to play, to gamble, right? He's not doing gambling. I don't even know if I can show this on stream. His whole thing is just gambling, fucking spinning slots, and yes, spreading the curse. Anyway, so he became a warlock from Arrest Shaman in WoW. He is absolutely... I don't even know if he's upset, but he is enjoying this, apparently. So, the initial post was this. Blizzard has released the Cozy Treehouse Retreat Bundle, Player Housing Exterior and Decor Pack on Battle.net Store for $75. Yes, you heard this correct. $75 in the current economy where you need at least 1 million to buy an apartment, like fucking 60-square apartment in Berlin. You need $1 million to buy a shitty small-ass apartment with 2 rooms in Berlin, and Blizzard is doing $75 for a goddamn tree. It's you don't like it's a tree. It's a stupid fucking tree. There we go. Oh, so you get like 2 different ones. You get green and pink. It's a goddamn tree. There we go. This is what you get. You get 4 items, like a little, I don't know, garden for the outside, and your house becomes a tree. It's not even like that cool. It's just like it's a mold growing on your house. Absolutely fucking garbage. Like, this is actually garbage. Sidu, of course, is a little bit pissed off. Game is in shambles. Sell some decor. Maybe we should crowdfund the BlizzCon again this year too. Of course, he's referring to the last BlizzCon he played, where actually community was crowdfunding the prize pool. Of course, that's another thing which you guys probably forgot about. So Sidu is a bit upset, and people here at in comments on Wowhead, of course, are also, yeah, there we go. A WoW community getting absolutely milked by fucking Blizzard, and I don't know what is this, Microsoft, I guess. There you go. Good morning, sunshine, with bunch of buckets ready to even milk some more milk. There we go. I mean, everybody's upset, right? Like, everybody's pissed off. I think even this guy's pissed off. Yes, housing item pricing is out of control. Despite the major pushback from the player base, Blizzard has just released another exorbitantly exorbitantly priced player housing. Why do you fucking do this though? They released another expensive player housing item in game shop. The cozy treehouse is gonna cost 75 American dollars. Guys, I agree with them. I mean, I agree with all of them. This is too much. I mean, $75. Of course, obviously, you just don't buy it. Like, you don't have to buy it, right? It's a fucking housing item. But come on. Like, at this point, it's kind of like disrespect. Like, it's kind of like disrespect. But wait, Pilav, you can buy only the thing for $40. Yeah, you know, you get this for extra 35. But if you don't like this, only for $40 you can buy this. Guys, this is obviously way too much. Like, come on, bro. $75. I can eat for a month here, actually, where I live. Okay, let's say 3 weeks. I can eat for 3 weeks for $75. Easily, actually. Chicken, eggs, and everything else. It is too much. So, guys, if you think Blizzard is just getting out of... Like, if you think Blizzard is abusing this new housing system, which, by the way, is well done, you know, to flood the shop with even more extremely overpriced items,
Yo,
type
why
1.
do your balls smell so good?
Type 1, if you think this is a
Pilav,
correct...
yeah.
If you think this is a correct price for this item, type 2. So good. Honestly, it's worth $75. 2? No, of course not. This is legitimately a fucking robbery, like a legal robbery, type 1. This, in my opinion, should be like $10. It, like, not even less, but okay, let's say 10. It's not even that cool. Like, you just get a fucking tree. Like you get tree on your house, and that's it. For $40. It's insane, bro. I don't know. It's too much. Blizzard, like, relax, breathe air. It's okay to fill up the shop. That was my idea as well. Initially, my idea was also make the game free to play and then fill up the shop. Sure, but don't like do this though. Relax. Do like a $5 or whatever, $6, $7, right? And don't do like 75. Relax, chill, breathe air. And there is also new mounts. Monkey. I actually bought one. I actually bought one, but doesn't matter. Like, it's $28 or $25. I guess this one. Sure, but like at least it's a cool mount. I guess this is so much. What is this? Thank you so much for 10 Brazilian bucks. Hey, Big P, here in Brazil, we are fucked. We don't have our own server, and the game now costs half a day of work. And we have to pay for VPN on top of that to even play with 135 MS. Watch video from Langy Live. Love you, bro. What? Brazilian people don't have Brazilian servers. So they have to use VPN to play on other servers. Of course, you have to pay for the VPN. And not just that, the monthly sub for a Brazilian server literally costs half a day of work. What the hell? World of Warcraft, Blizzard, this will kill WoW in Brazil.
What's up, guys? I'm Landy, and I've been a wild content creator for over 15 years. I make videos, organize groups, host community events, teach new players how to play.
I share the lore of the game. And on top of that, I stream World of Warcraft for around 12 hours a day.
12 hours
I promote
a day,
this game every single day, so I have a very clear understanding of what's been happening with the game in my country. I truly love this game, and I love everything we've built as a community over the years here in Brazil.
That's good.
But sadly, I'm starting to feel like all of this is slowly coming to an end. Today, we received the news that our subscription price is going to increase, and not by
Oh no. Oh no. For 1 message, you have to pay now. Wait, but how much was it? Oh no, the 1 month stayed the same, I think. They just increased the other ones. There you go, by 13% for a year, 6% for 3 months, and still same for 1 month.
A small amount. This is a change that will deeply impact multiple layers of players and very likely the overall wealth of the Brazilian community. The monthly subscription for WoW in Brazil.
Oh, what the hell? They actually did increase a monthly sub from 40 Brazilian dollars to 55 Brazilian dollars. If my math is not correct, that's like 23% increase. 27% increased a monthly sub in Brazil. That's so stupid. Like, Blizzard is getting absolutely greedy, dude. First, the toy, right? Sorry, the house decor for $75. Then they increased sub in Kazakhstan, Georgia, and Great Britain. And now they also increased the sub in Brazil. Brazil is struggling economically, and not just that. Apparently, they don't even have their own servers to play on. And now they have to, like, what? How do you even increase a monthly sub on a region where you don't even have servers to offer? This is the dumbest thing ever, if true, and I think it is true.
Is increasing from 39.90 of our currency to 54.90.
Blizzard is getting too greedy.
At a global level, this might not seem like a big change, but in Brazil, this is a massive shift in accessibility. Over the last 12 months, our currency has actually strengthened. The USA dollar dropped it from 5.7.
Oh no, yeah, the economy is crashing.
And this isn't that bad. If you take a look, Blizzard didn't change the price of subscription in ages, and Brazilian money is so trash nowadays. But still, to me, it's less than 1 hour work XT.
Okay, let's finish. No, it just doesn't make sense, like, to increase something. Sure, but I know how much is 55 Brazilian dollar to USD. That's $11. Sure, it's actually still cheaper than right, like for me, I pay like fucking 20, right? But like still cheaper. But come on, guys, Brazil is they don't even have their own server, man. They play on like 300 ms, right?
One to mix tipped $3.
Should be free to play.
Which means that 1 year ago, Blizzard was earning about $6.96 per Brazilian subscription, and today, even without increasing the price, the number would be already around $8.
Okay.
That's a 50.5% increase purely from exchange rates. But now...
Oh, the dollar crashed. You see, like the Brazilian money crashed.
Let's
say it's more than this. It's a bigger nerf. It's kind of like nerfing overall. Like, it's kind of like nerfing Warrior Flatline by 5%. But you know, you also nerf, I know, Slayer proc by 20. Right, you nerf the proc chance and then you nerf the total damage. So you might look like, oh shit, I only got nerfed by 5%. No, you got nerfed more. It's kind of like this, right? They got nerfed. A Brazilian dollar got nerfed. Apparently, this guy's saying, right? It crashed down, and now on top of that, they also increased the price. So not only did they increase the price, the money, bro, they're getting fucked actually.
Around $11 per subscription in Brazil, and that represents 35.8% increase. Brazilian players. No, let's talk about real affordability.
Brazilians pay $11, but many Eastern European countries, which are also poor, have to pay full price of $15.
Yeah, we do. That's true though. But at least, again, we play with whatever 30 ms, right? I don't know what's my ms. 30, 31, 34, right? Again, at least I get to play the product in its full, right? In its full accessibility. While these guys, that's the biggest issue. They don't have their own server, apparently, according to a YouTube chatter.
$25 per hour. And in many
guys, it's basically like imagine playing this game with a lag, but you also have to pay. Like, you have to pay and you're lagging. But you're not lagging because you suck. You're lagging because Blizzard doesn't have servers in Brazil.
Game with less than 1 hour of work. Now in Brazil, the minimum wage is about 1,621 per month of our currency, which is roughly 7.37 per hour.
Okay, to be fair, this is obviously not a good statistic to look at. He's taking the, average Brazilian wage, but, fucking 35% of Brazilian people live in favelas and they work for like $10 a month, right? So this is not fair. Like, if you actually take the average wage of a person who plays video games and has a computer, it's probably like 350% more, right? A guy from favela won't play WoW, right? Like,
with the new subscription price of $54.90, a Brazilian player needs to work almost 8 hours whole day just to afford 1 month of the game. And that's not the full cost.
I don't laugh. It's a little bit funny though.
Subscription, we also have to pay for expansions, and those are already expensive for Brazilian players.
Okay.
In fact, many people here rely on third-party websites just to be able to split these purchases into installments and afford access to the game.
Damn.
And even beyond that, many players also have to pay for additional programs just to reduce their ping and make the game playable. How difficult it already is to keep up with the total cost of playing. And this situation doesn't exist in isolation. Many Brazilian players were already feeling disappointed over the past few years. WoW has gone through difficult moments, and here in Brazil, we deal with additional challenges like frequent lag, high latency, not fully optimized regional server experience, poor customer support, and very limited regional attention overall.
Damn, he's just listing everything, bro.
90 of our currency. It was already difficult.
Random fucking Shadowlands cinematic in the background as well.
For many people in Brazil to justify starting or continuing to play.
Okay.
Now with this new price, it becomes something else entirely. For many players, it's no longer a difficult choice. It's simply not possible anymore. Brazil has always been one of the most passionate WoW communities.
Okay.
We organize events, build
guilds, that's true. The Brazilian people are passionate.
And keep the game alive locally.
Okay.
But this kind of price increase will push players away, prevent new players from even trying the game, weaken guilds and communities, and slowly reduce the game's presence in an entire region. I'm not making this video to attack Blizzard or Microsoft.
Why not?
I understand that companies need to make business decisions, but regional pricing exists for a reason. Because equal prices do not mean equal access. Brazilian players are not asking for free access. We are not asking for a special treatment. We are asking for something simple, fair pricing based on real economic conditions. Because without that, this isn't just a price increase, it's the slow loss of an entire community. And just to be clear, I truly want to believe that this was not the intention behind this decision. So I kindly ask you to take a closer look at these changes and reconsider them with care.
He sounds so like...
Thank you for your time.
Like he's so cute. He's so cute, bro. I mean, who the fuck does a stream, a community event where they fish? If I told you, yo guys, let's go fish in fucking Zuldazar, whatever this is called, Zulaman, let's fish in Zulaman, how many are gonna show up? Like one fucking autist. One guy's gonna show up, yo, Big P, I love your videos since 2015. Let's throw a fucking bait in the river, right? This guy's, look at this, just fucking fishing.
Them with care.
I mean, this guy's seriously cool, bro. Like, he's just fishing. And people actually showed up. There we go. Damn. Any good comments? A Brasil é tão inacessível no Brasil que o cara teve que fazer video in English brutal. My opinion is Blizzard is now pushing too much. Like they are now going over the line. Again, with a $75 treehouse in shop and now obviously increasing the prices in multiple regions, not just in Brazil, right? Again, Kazakhstan, Georgia, Great Britain, Brazil, etc., etc. More countries are getting hit by this. For example, here, right, I live in Balkan, and it's $15 a month. $15 a month and like 70 to buy expansion as well. I mean, you literally have to be in like top 1 percentile economically to afford this game without feeling, you know, the setback or like, you know, without feeling a financial hit, I guess. So I agree with you, man. What's your name again? Lanja Live? Lanja Live, there you go. Lanja Live, I agree with you. Obrigado, muito obrigado, Brazil. There we go, bro. We share the same concerns because I don't want to wake up tomorrow and, you know, and I think it might happen, bro. Maybe I'll wake up next week and the fucking sub is increased from $15 to $18 here where I live. Because that's what usually Blizzard does. They buff warriors, right? They like kind of like make you happy. It's all fake. It's all fake. Like they, take this warrior buffs. Now I'm super excited about the game. Boom, next week, $18 a month for a monthly sub. So I'm expecting to get fucked in the mouth in the next couple of days / week.